These are 7 of the strangest smartphones to ever exist. Each phone here has one thing about it that is completely unique. And so it's our job to find out which of them are game changers that other phones need to start copying, and which of them are game overs that no one should ever try to make again. Let's get stranger as we go. Starting with the brand new minimal phone, which is a bit of a trend in recent years, like phones that are purposefully stripped back to become less distracting. But this is meant to be the king of them. Because, while it might look on the surface like every other minimalist phone with its e-ink display and its text-based user interface, this device also runs full Android 14 with complete access to the Play Store. And that is fascinating, because either you could say, oh my god, the peace of mind of a minimalist phone combined with the full perks of a normal smartphone, sign me up. But then on the other hand, if you now have access to every single app, hasn't this just become a normal smartphone, but now with a laggy black and white screen? I'm so curious, what is Instagram like on this? It feels like just enough to be able to catch up with what your friends are up to, while feeling pared back enough that I don't feel like I'm going to get lost in it. Okay. What about a game? So you swipe up and then you can search for apps here. I do think this physical keyboard was a good decision. Like, I'm not normally a fan of the idea, but typing on an e-ink screen, because of the slow refresh rate, is usually one of the biggest turnoffs. So it's a really good way of getting around that. Oh, this is actually so cool. So when you start typing, as soon as it realizes that there's only one app that you could be wanting to open, it just opens it. So, PO for Pokemon, and we're in. Damn, that was fast. So this game is my current weakness. Okay, we have a bit of a contrast problem here. And while you can tune the display, there isn't actually a setting that's going to make this work perfectly. You can set it to a low refresh rate, which makes it really clear, but then any moving object will consistently pulse like this, so you kind of have to set it to the fast refresh rate option, but then it becomes pretty hard to read. That said, I wouldn't knock this too hard. This is the closest I have ever seen an e-ink phone feel like a normal smartphone. And they have also told me that they are working on updates to make this more balanced. And then there are also cameras. There's a front one right in this bottom corner, and then a 16 megapixel autofocus camera on the back, which is kind of trippy because while the photos look like this while they're on the phone, upload them to a computer and it's actually this. Not great, but not bad. So is this a game changer? I actually think that it is. Like, I'm not the target market for a minimalist phone. I need to be able to check our videos in full color before I post them. I'm very attached to having a high-end camera system, but if minimalism was what you were searching for, then I really like that this lets you have minimalism, but in a way that you can decide what minimalism means to you. You have the flexibility to pick and choose what you'll let yourself do on it, and pretty much everything can work. I mean, the thing's even got a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, it supports fast wireless charging, it's got a headphone jack, it's got expandable storage. I'm a big fan. So that was a niche